Days without incident will be in a hard 0 here. This thing is extremely neglected. I tried to keep it inside just because, you know, I hate seeing things get destroyed. But someone constantly leaves it outside, gets rained on, gets wet. This time, I think 100% submerged in the pool because it's positioned in a really bad area. I think it actually went for a pool dip. Still might be water in there. I'm tempted to take that out and try to drain that. I know there's gonna be shit in there. I should pull those lines out. I might. Anyway, air filter destroyed, which kind of was anyway from the heat. Took the plug out, sprayed WD in there, drained the gas, sprayed WD. Cylinder looks okay. It's been drying out for hours. Gas definitely had water in it. Another thing I do with this, I crash into stuff. No, that's a different topic. They leave it on the back. It's a vented cap. Some of them have another vent. Remember they used to have a non-vented cap version, but they had a little vent tube that went up. This thing has a vented cap, so they leave it, they tilt it up, all the gas runs out, waste gallons and gallons and gallons of fuel. This drains on the ground. So I don't know what that's about, but this looks dry, this looks dry. I think we're okay. Air filter we're gonna need to get. They're like $8 for a thick piece of foam, which is ridiculous, I think. Vacuum this out. And what else was I gonna do with it? I don't know. I think it should be okay. I don't think there's any water. Once there's any water in the crankcase on this, I don't really know. Even get that out if it was. I don't like this. I kind of want to take that out. Nor do I care. Look, there's still water coming out of it. Look. That on the muffler. I don't know. That's not a good sign. You know, that's what you get when you treat things in ways and store them poorly. You know, the end result is always crap. I try to explain that to some. You know, what is this? Would have been fine, but obviously, you know, I ain't arguing. I think this is best at a certain age, you know. So let's try this, vacuum out the rest of it. And I don't know about that fuel in that bowl. I kind of think it might be contaminated as well. Maybe not though. It could be one-way valve. We'll see if it runs though in a minute. Oh, you hear it? They're still racing RC boats. Like a mile out there. So anyway, my thing's not going. I broke the fuel line. I forgot. These things are bad. Should have went to Ace Hardware when I was out, but we didn't get to accurately address this. This thing's weird. It just has these little rubber bumpers that hold everything together. And everything needs to be cleaned because there's gas all over this thing. Because again, I tell them like 1,000. I'm not even really telling anybody anything anymore because nobody fucking listens. So I'm just wasting my speech about that thing tilting it, and you dump gas all over it, and then you get that sticky gas, and it's just all over everything. Just eats up this shit, you know. It should never have fuel on it, but when you spill, all you can do is spill. And I have accident. I have accident and spill. So maybe I do have a fuel line in my Horde. I'm not sure. At least one of them, because I can then rig this. This one's pretty dry too. All right, just to see if it'll run. It should. Because this one went here, and then where the fuck did the other one go? Okay, yeah, that's going to the carb. This went to here, and the long one went someplace else. That was the short one. Yeah, the long one went here into the tank. Okay, excellent. There's 3 hoses. Yeah. There's a grommet somewhere around here. There we go. Yeah, this is a whole lot easier last time I worked on this. I tried to put these grommets in, working on this thing with fuel lines. Let's do this. Bust it apart. Very simple. I might run. I don't think there's any issues with it. Has a tiny crankcase in it. Still gas compression. I think most of the water's coming out now. What is it? 235? Someone threw at that over there. Figure out who it was. I don't know, thanks. You want me to go clean up or something? I don't know. This is insane. My mirror's knocked out again. I can't believe that shit. I didn't knock that mirror out. Somebody else knocked that shit out. Hey, watch out who's over here. Someone walked up the driveway. I went and got all new lines. Rip-off kit. Of course, it's not long enough. I have to reuse one for a vent. Need an air filter, but flooded. And still goes. Trying to get it hot. Probably put the shroud on. Alright. Feels warm to me. Yep. Gotta get an air filter for it, and it survived. What else can we break tomorrow? All these fuel lines are shit. Need over a foot. That's for this freaking thing. Unbelievable. I have to reuse the old vent thing. It'll work for now. I'm not chasing fuel line today. This plug is champion. There you go. It could be completely submerged, dried out, put back together, and it runs again. Amazing. That look too bad, but what is my favorite quote? 2 seconds of being careless equals 2 minutes, 2 hours, 2 days. There you go. Of reversing it. An example right here. Alright, done. Now we have soap all over the driveway.